The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, in a vast, vibrant jungle filled with majestic trees and glistening streams, lived a mighty lion. Known as the king of the jungle, his golden mane sparkled under the sun, and his powerful roar echoed for miles. The animals admired him, but they also feared his might. One warm afternoon, after a satisfying meal, the lion stretched out under a massive baobab tree. The shade was cool, and the gentle rustling of leaves soon lulled him to sleep. As he dozed, a tiny mouse scurried nearby, darting between the underbrush in search of food. The mouse, small but full of energy, didn't notice the lion's enormous paw stretched out in her path. Suddenly, she stumbled onto it. The lion stirred, and with a swift motion, he trapped the mouse beneath his claws. "Who dares disturb my rest?" he roared, his amber eyes glaring. The mouse trembled but managed to squeak, "Oh mighty king, please spare me. I didn't mean to disturb you. If you let me go, I promise to repay your kindness someday." The lion chuckled, his deep voice rumbling. "You? Repay me? How could a tiny creature like you possibly help me?" The mouse pleaded, "Even the smallest among us can make a difference. Please, grant me mercy." Amused by the mouse's bravery, the lion decided to let her go. "Run along, little one," he said, releasing her. The mouse scurried away, her tiny heart pounding, grateful for the lion's unexpected kindness. Chapter 2, The Hunter's Trap. Weeks passed, and the jungle hummed with life. The lion continued his daily patrols, asserting his rule over the jungle. One fateful morning, while exploring the outskirts of his territory, the lion didn't notice a trap set by hunters. As he stepped forward, the ground gave way, and a hidden net sprang up, ensnaring him. The lion roared in fury, thrashing and clawing, but the ropes held tight. His roars echoed through the jungle, drawing the attention of nearby animals. They gathered at a safe distance, whispering in fear. "What will happen to our king?" Among them was the mouse, who recognized the lion's voice. Without hesitation, she dashed toward the source of the commotion. When she saw the lion entangled, she gasped, "Your Majesty! Hold on, I will help you." The lion looked at her with weary eyes. "Little one, how could you possibly free me from this trap?" The mouse didn't answer. Instead, she climbed onto the net and began gnawing at the ropes with her sharp teeth. Bit by bit, she worked tirelessly, her determination unwavering. Chapter 3, The Rescue. Hours passed, and the jungle grew quieter as the day wore on. The mouse continued chewing, her tiny jaws aching, but she didn't stop. Finally, with one last bite, the rope snapped, and the lion fell to the ground with a heavy thud. The lion shook himself free of the remaining net and looked down at the mouse with awe. "You've saved my life," he said, his deep voice filled with gratitude. "I doubted you, but today you've proven that courage and kindness matter more than size or strength." The mouse smiled, her small chest puffed with pride. "I promised I would repay your kindness, and I have kept my word." The lion bowed his head, a gesture of respect and newfound friendship. Chapter 4, The Jungle Celebration. Word of the mouse's bravery spread throughout the jungle. Animals of all shapes and sizes came to see the lion and the mouse together. "The king of the jungle has a friend as small as a blade of grass," they marveled. The lion decided to host a grand feast under the baobab tree. "Today, we celebrate unity and friendship," he declared. "Let this be a lesson to all, no act of kindness is ever wasted, and even the smallest among us can achieve great things." The animals cheered, and the feast began. The mouse sat proudly beside the lion, enjoying the fruits and nuts brought by her fellow creatures. Chapter 5, The Lessons Shared. In the days that followed, the lion and the mouse became inseparable. Together, They roamed the jungle, spreading the message of kindness and mutual respect. The lion encouraged the bigger animals to value the smaller ones, while the mouse inspired the tiny creatures to find courage within themselves. The jungle began to change. Animals who once feared or ignored one another started working together. The rivers flowed cleaner, the trees grew taller, and the jungle thrived under this newfound harmony. Chapter 6, A Legend for Generations. Years passed, and the story of the lion and the mouse became a legend, told by parents to their children. The baobab tree, where their friendship began, became a sacred place. Animals would visit it, leaving small tokens as a tribute to the lessons of bravery, kindness, and humility. The lion, now older and wiser, often rested beneath the tree with his tiny friend by his side. The mouse, though small in size, had grown into a figure of great respect, loved and admired by all. Their bond remained unbroken, a reminder that true strength comes not from size or power but from the heart. The end.